Alright, well this is a review for Brett Ballin. He's one of my subscribers. Great guy, by the way. I was taking a look at his channel. Got some really cool stuff on there. Um, I'm going to do a little review on some of my Hickory Hill knife rolls. And a few people asked me about these. Some people never even knew what these things are. Real quick, you got to understand I got a cast on now. Actually, this is the temp cast. I broke my hand. Fantastic. Wish I got that on YouTube. It was a pretty gnarly crash on my mountain bike in my backyard. First bone I've broken in my bone. I've been ran over by a Mercedes. Didn't break nothing. Fallen out of a 50-foot tree. Didn't break nothing. I've done some pretty hardcore things and didn't break nothing. But just putting around after work on my mountain bike, and this is what happens. Fantastic. It's my right hand, and I'll tell you what. Oh boy, I'll tell you what. My whole life is messing around outside and being active, not sitting around on the sofa. And boy, hurt my right hand is this is the worst punishment you could possibly get. But basically, let me get back to this review here. Alright, well basically, these are what these knife rolls look like. Here's one that's completely full. Alright, real sturdy. I got this one used on eBay. Got it for about 15-20 bucks if I remember right. Fantastic deal. Brand new, these things will cost you in the range of $40, $35 to $40. They're expensive. Why? Made in USA. Same company that makes the furniture, like the Lazy Boys and all that stuff, and they take the leftover materials that they have and they make knife rolls in their spare time, I guess. But they're fantastic. I've had the Chinese models, threw them out. The Chinese models they use some sort of chemicals that they've destroyed two of my knives. And not only that is they mark your knives. So when you place them inside the knife roll, I don't know what it is, the chemicals they use or what, it marks your knives. I've had two different types. Why did I make the mistake twice? Well, the Chinese rolls are cheap. They feel cheap too. But when I first started collecting, I figured, you know what, buy a cheap knife roll, and that's 30 bucks I could spend on another knife. Dumb mistake. Your knife storage and where you keep your knives is the most important thing when you're looking at your collection. This is your investment, and if you're not taking care of your investment, you're just dumb. Always keep your knives locked up in a fireproof safe or a vault or in a safety deposit box, and always clean them, keep them well oiled, and store them in a device or roll or a carton that's going to protect them for the future. Alright, so we'll go through here real quick. Got 10 minutes thanks to YouTube's limits on me. These are the newer types. I got two of these. These are the newer type. This is the older type. Basically the only difference is the older types tend to use carpet. They also made this type. You can see it says the little Hickory Hill made in USA on that tag. Pretty cool. And this is carpet material. And this one works fantastic too. The quality of this is great. I got this one used, 5 bucks on eBay. But they're very hard to find on eBay. You'll be hard pressed to be able to pick one of these things up. I recommend just buying them new. You can get them on AAPK, allaboutpocketknives.com. Go to the member stores, and there's usually a few guys on there that sell them. Fantastic deals. 40 bucks, 35 bucks. You can't beat these. They're going to last you the rest of your life. You go to any major knife show, and most of the guys that have this type of traditional pocket knife use these rolls, because you can load up your car with 15 rolls and bring them to your knife show and roll them right on out, and you've got yourself your knives. And they're safe. These things breathe. There's debate whether or not these chemicals can corrode your knives. I'll tell you what, there's people that have had their knives in these knife rolls for years and never have had a problem. Never. I like them for their portability. I like them for the fact that I can roll them out, display my knives. I can see them all. I can enjoy them, and then I can place them right back into my safe. Fantastic material, built to last. And when I bought my first one, the first thing that went through my head is this handle that they have on here. Okay? This is what I'm going to be grabbing it with. Is it going to rip? Well, so far this one's older than dirt. This one's an older model. And I'm carrying, this is probably a good 20 pounds of knives that handle's supporting. This is that carpet material I was telling you about. The older ones tend to have the carpet. You never know what you're going to get also. Sorry to switch topics real quick here, but you never know what you're going to get. You don't know what color you're going to get usually, the interior color. They're all different. Why? I'm really not too sure. I think they're utilizing maybe leftover pieces and putting them together. I don't know. It really doesn't bother me. You never know what you're going to get. You always get something that's fantastic. This will protect your knives. It's thick. It's nice. Soft, cushiony. They don't mark your knives. Even I have them as tight. I mean, these are $300-400 knives. I am not worried about them in this case. So when you want to put them away, you just throw them over here and remind you I have a broken arm and I'm doing this, or hand. You roll them up. And look at this. You have yourself some leather straps. Heavy leather straps that go all the way through. Alright, now not only is this canvas material extremely tough, okay, then on top of that they throw an additional piece of canvas right here to beef up this area. And then the leather rope, or the leather strap, which is tough, it's just leather. Alright, very soft and malleable. It's very nice. Feels nice. It goes through, and then this handle gets bolted through here, and it does not affect your knives at all. It doesn't. There's no sharp edges protruding, so you're not going to scratch any of your knives. I've never had a handle rip on me, is what I'm trying to say, and I throw these around all the time. I like this one a lot. Really nice material on this one. Feels nice. It almost feels like leather, but it's not. Real nice. Really nice. I would highly recommend purchasing these to maintain your knives. They hold 60 knives of various sizes. You have the larger knives right here. For instance, this full-size old timer. That's a full-size knife. Fits right in there nicely. I have 2 knives that won't fit in this. That's it. And they're large knives. Then you have your smaller holes down here for maybe your pen knives or your gentleman's knives. And then you have 2 sections which is for medium knives. And towards the ends they have some larger sections for extremely large knives. Your knives won't rub. You have to put some thought into it if you maybe have an unusual shaped knife, or the knife protrudes out with a nice blade like that. You're not going to put the blades maybe facing each other because maybe one of the blades will rub each other. So it takes some thought. You just don't want to brainlessly throw them in here. But once they're all in here, you just close it up. And they're not going to rub, and your knives are safe. And they're ready for transport out to wherever you want. You strap it up, got your handle, and you're good to go. Stacks nicely in your vault, and your knives are happy and tucked away and put to bed. And that's all I got. You guys take it easy. I hope you enjoyed the review.